Hello, everyone. Welcome to the work. Welcome to Self-Inquiry. My guest today is Uta, and her work is all about her therapist raising the price of her sessions, and she is not happy with it. So I invite you to open your mind, open your heart, and let's do the work with Uta. Hello, dears. What's going on? What's going on? Those of you new to this community today, what we do together, what do we do together? We identify the cause of all of our suffering. And then we question it. What is the cause of our suffering? In any given moment, what am I thinking and believing? That is the cause of my suffering. So I move what I'm thinking and believing from my head to paper. So that brings mind into the apparent physical world. There it is. And you want to stop. If my head would just stop, if it would just stop, if it would just stop. And we've tried everything, every kind of addiction, just to not hear it. Make it stop. How do you make it stop? Oh, that's just, boy. There's a solution for that. Let it run. Listen. Move it from your head to paper, no matter how horrific or embarrassing it might be. And then question it. Question it. And so that's what we do here as a community. We let our heads roll. We even invite it, like if you feel emotional or some resentment, get excited. The ego is offering up your freedom. It's like, take this, move it from your head to paper, question it or not. Because the ego, to the day we die is like, oh, I'm dying. I would question that. Those of us that sit in this practice, we have that. The words, is it true, become a silent witness to the ego. It's like it's alive and you don't even know it. It's like, oh, something terrible is going to happen. Oh my God, oh my God. But those that sit in this practice, oh, something terrible is going to happen. It feels like this. If you sit in the practice of self-inquiry, something terrible is going to happen. It's like, something terrible is going to happen. It sounds like this. Something terrible is going to happen. You feel that question mark, the difference between believing and being open to the ego as opposed to at war with the ego? Ego just looking for a little love. It just wants a home in your heart. How can it find a home in your heart when you're at war with it? That's not home. I love the ego, that little lost child. Oh, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. In fact, I'm going to honor that. I'm going to move it from my head. I'm going to move you from my head to paper, and we're just going to get to the bottom of this. Waking up to reality. The ego rests in the heart. It's all it's looking for. A home. A home that it can trust. And the ego is a terrified child. It's got to be the real deal. Real deal. Uta, you have a Judge Your Neighbor worksheet?
So it's a great pleasure to be here. Thank you very much for this possibility to do the work with you. And so I try to do it in English, although I am German.
We'll just do our best. That's all. That's all anyone in the entire world has ever done. Their best. If I fail at something, I've done my best. My ego would say, well, you haven't done your best. And I would question that, Okay, so number one, What did you answer for number one? What is the emotion, and what is your fear or your discomfort?
I'm outraged at Ella for emphasizing the value of her work in so many words.
Okay.
Situation is, I'm reading a voicemail last week, and my coach Ella, not for the work, she explains in many words that what it costs to extend the course, and why her work is so actually worth, and it has to cost even more than she wants to have, and so I'm outraged.
Yeah. So she raised her price.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She amplified the value of her work.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true? So be there now with that. You said it was a text. Be there now. Look at the text. She amplified the value of her work. Is it true? Meaning she raised the price.
Yes.
Now notice in that situation, be there now, as you're reading that email, how do you react emotionally? How do you react when you get still and begin to notice the images in your head of past and future when you think the thought, she amplified the value, she raised her price?
I was shocked, really shocked.
Okay, now shocked. Where did you feel that, what you're referring to as shock? Make friends with it. The way we make friends with emotions is we get in touch with them. So get in touch. What did shock in that situation? You were shocked. Where did you feel it? Where was it the most pronounced?
It was here in this breast, and I stopped breathing.
Yeah.
I shook my head, and
Mhm.
the fingers cramped, and so it's not possible. It cannot be.
Okay, now notice, does it go any lower than that? Like your chest, your head, your arms, and anything below that, just follow. See how far those emotions go. See how much of your body is involved when you think the thought, she raised the value, she raised the price, she amplified the value of her work.
I cannot believe it. So I hear her words, and it's not possible. Like, it's crazy,
Mm.
totally crazy.
Notice the images of that go on of the future that show you, if you paid the price, what it would cost you. Maybe your utility bills would have to shift. Maybe you'd be just look at the fear that the ego offers up when you think the thought, she amplified the value of her work. Notice as the ego offers up, what's going to happen to your life if you pay the price, she's asking.
I think she does not enough for her money, and she is not so good as she tells me.
Yeah.
But I'm not really don't know what to do, because I know in a way she is good, but not so good as she says.
Okay, so you know she's good, but not that good. Not at that price, not that good.
I'm judging, really.
Yeah, she's raising the price. And you're thinking she's not that good. And then your the images in your mind's eye in that situation as you're hearing her, it shows you paying more in the future. It doesn't mean you're going to do it, but it shows you paying for the same thing you've been getting for more money.
Yeah.
You're seeing cost. The ego is offering that up.
Yeah.
And it's also offering up the future where how are you going to find someone as good as she is?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
See that? Get in touch with that ego. The ego is that apparent future, those movies in your head. That's ego. And then you see the past where before her, you were not as healthy as you are now. So you see that past.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you see the future. She's not that good. You see the past. She's changed my life.
It's a way of I need her, but I don't want to pay so much, and she's not so good.
Yeah, so that is now notice those images in your head of past future that you just described to us. Now look at the text. Is it her voice? It's a voicemail?
Yeah, voicemail.
Okay, so listen to her words without that past future running. Just listen to her words. What is she saying? In other words, who would you be without the thought?
Yeah.
She's not worth it. She raised the price.
There's still one thing. I'm comparing my way to do such things, and there's the judgment. I would never do so. Have so many words of my value of my work.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're comparing, like you're much more generous than she is. You're much more awake than she is.
Away. Yeah. I feel to be better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Now look at she's raising the price. Who would you be without those thoughts running around in your head that we just witnessed?
So I hear her voice. There are many words. And the resume is that she raises the price. And that's it.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Okay, so she amplified the value of her work.
Sorry,
she amplified the value of her work, turned around. What's the opposite of amplified? The opposite, demoted. I diminished. I diminished the value of her work.
I diminish the work, the value of her work. Yeah, that's it. Oh yes. Whew, yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's what I do.
So just be that.
Many arguments because she's not so good as she says.
Running in your head.
Running in my head, yes. Oh yeah.
She amplified and you diminished.
Yeah.
Notice. And she could be right that she's worth it. But it's your job to say yes or no.
Yeah. Nothing else.
Yes or no.
Yeah.
But to diminish her value,
yeah,
she has helped you.
Yeah.
So you measure that value.
Yeah.
You measure your income.
Yeah.
And
cannot be grateful for her for the things I've got from her up to now.
And you can share that with her. I'm very grateful and I'm unable to afford it.
Yeah.
And thank you for our time together. Or you can say, I'm unable to afford it. Are there any exceptions
Mm.
when you consider our time together,
Mm.
a relationship,
Yeah.
or professional relationship together?
Yeah.
And she'll say yes or no.
Yeah.
Just like you both have the same, you both have the same options.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is not the problem to pay, to have this amount to pay it, really.
Interesting for you to know,
Yeah.
to be in touch with.
Yeah.
You devalue her
Yeah.
when she has helped you.
Yeah. How is?
Value her.
Mm-hmm.
So who would you be if you weren't devaluing her, understanding that you can afford it?
Yeah.
Now, you can afford it. You know her value. It's a yes or no. This is your life you're talking about. You can always change your mind.
Yeah. 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 Even the no is the same possibilities to answer.
Yeah, but
So
it's so good to go into it. You know, this work opens our mind. She amplified the value of her work. I diminished the value of her work.
yeah.
Now you're of right mind, and you have the money, and you can say yes and try it and say no later, or you can say no.
Yeah.
I have to think about it. I'll get back to you. And
Mm. Yeah, that's the way.
all
Yeah.
those options are there when we're not tearing people down that have supported us and given us what we paid for, that value.
Yeah. So
Worth considering. And it doesn't mean that she hasn't done such good work, that you're good on your own now. And you can wait and see and ask her to hold us, that you'll get back to her later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. The ego will take something beautiful and diminish it.
Yeah. Yeah.
As though we have to tear people down to be okay.
Mm. That's necessary to feel the diminishing what I'm doing. I diminish her work.
Yeah. And that's okay if that's her value. But I'm hearing from you, she's been very helpful.
Yeah. I diminish that what I've got.
If she has not been helpful, you're actually not diminishing it. You're just, that's her value.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But she was helpful, yes.
Okay, let's look at number 2. In that situation where you're hearing her email, her text, what do you want from her? What do you want her to think, say, feel, or do?
I wanted to be more available, that is to perform more for all that money. To be more available.
Okay.
Amazing.
So let her know.
Yeah.
And she'll say yes or no.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, on that call, on that when you're listening to her, how do you react? What happens when you believe the thought, I want her to be more available, to perform more for all that money?
I compare what I awaiting for this money, and I'm angry that, and the reason I think she has to do more things and has to be more available, to be at the phone, sometimes not only voicemail, and so I'm criticizing her,
Diminishing her.
diminishing her, yes. So it's my I don't know this word. um, I make the rules in this way. I say I compare that, is it worth or not in this way. She
If she's raising the price, she needs to raise the value.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, yes.
So I want her to be more available and to perform more for all that money.
Mm.
Okay. So she's helped you a lot.
Mm.
So, and look back at your history with her and read it turned around. I want me.
Oh yeah. I want me to be more available and to perform more. Oh,
For
that's
all the money she's asking.
mm-hmm.
That means if you go back to her, she's raised the price. It's only up to you to get more.
Yes. Oh yes, that's
Go
nice.
back and look, and she's made suggestions that maybe you didn't follow. You took shortcuts. You didn't really, you just waited for her to blah, 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 to do the work that was really yours.
Yeah. Oh yes, that's so true. Yes.
I want me to be more available to her. If she's raised the price, I'm paying it. I want me to be more available to her and to
Yeah.
perform more for all that money.
So maybe I could get even more than I got in the past.
Well, when you look at the past, you can see areas that maybe you have just kind of gone, oh, it's not that important what she suggested.
Mm. Yeah. But it's quite really a decision to do or to do not, and not only to
Value.
not being not available.
Yeah, it's costing you money that you gave her money and you're not getting the value she's offering.
Yeah. Oh yes. So I want to be more available. Yeah.
Yeah, and get your money's worth.
Yeah.
Um, she
Oh,
she she is charging more money for her work. Turned
mm.
around. Oh, good, she's charging more money for her work. I'm going to have to up my game.
Mm. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Pay closer attention. Work with her.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So I can really see the work, her worth.
Yeah.
Only then.
Yeah.
I can decide what is really good for me or what is not, and even that to learn that is a big possibility.
Yeah, it opens up the whole idea of value when you're sitting with your therapist.
Yeah. Mm. Mm.
She can't give you the value you're looking for.
Mm.
She can give you therapy, and what you do with it is where the value is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
look at now. All of you, on this, I wouldn't just assume that I wasn't doing my part. Before I would take something like this on, I would see my part where I haven't gotten my money's worth. Was that on her or me? This work, it opens you up to a contemplative life, a life of presence, where all the information's there. And this work as you question yourselves and turn it around and meditate in those turnarounds, so much is revealed. Anuta, you're really bringing up some good stuff here. Let's look at 3. To get what you want, what advice would you offer her when she raised the price? She should, she shouldn't. Number 3.
I have 3 advices, and I take the last one. She shouldn't brag about the value of the work like that.
She was bragging about the value of her work. Is it true? Get really still, hear her words. She was bragging about the value of her work. Is it true?
So in that moment, I thought it was true, but just now I can't see it. Just now I would say no.
So listen carefully. You know, people say things and the ego overrides it. And we could just swear that's what they said. Well, that's not what they said, but that's what they meant. You know, that's ego. Just so this, present.
Moment, reading the voicemail, yes, it's true. She is bragging.
Okay. So notice how you react when you believe the thought. How do you react? What happens emotionally? Those images of past, future, that theater the ego offers up. When you believe the thought, she shouldn't brag about the value of her work like that.
I just, as I said, I'm outraged, upset, and cannot understand how she is so unprofessional. I'm shaking my head. Stop breathing, and so I can't believe what she's doing there in that way. So in a way, she diminished her worth when she needs so much worth.
And we don't know if she is diminishing it or not, or the opposite. What we know is you diminish it.
Yeah, that's it.
Like she's not worth that. She's just that. How dare she bragging is okay. So she shouldn't brag about the value of her work like that. Try she should value. She should brag about the value of her work like that. So hear her words, listen to her words. What you believed was bragging, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But listen closely. She should brag about the value of her work like that. Now, you are the only one that can know how working with her has contributed to your life and well-being.
Yeah.
So is it true she shouldn't brag about the value of her work like that? Only you, everyone reading, everyone working with her has their own idea about it, but this is your life.
Yeah.
She should brag about the value of a work like that. Get really still. Give me an example of what she has made, your work with her has made possible in your life.
I think she should brag so that I can remember that what I'm doing, comparing me with her, so that I hold my worth just a little bit, and so I can see She shows me, she's a mirror for me, but in another way. Um, she does what she does, but I diminish myself, and that's what I can feel.
Yeah, yeah.
And even she should brag in that way, so that I can remember what I've got from her. She should be so loud that I can hear her, that I can take it in.
Get in touch with the true value of that relationship.
Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm.
It still doesn't mean you're going to pay the price, but to get in touch, that's where we make the decisions that make sense to us. We're not yes when we go in with the kind of attitude that she's bragging and measuring the sessions rather than being in the sessions with her.
Yeah.
She shouldn't brag about the value of her work like that. I shouldn't degrade or devalue.
Devalue. Mm-hmm.
So read it that way. I shouldn't devalue the value of her work like that. When you look to yourself, where there is value, there is.
Yeah. So otherwise, I couldn't take it in. Couldn't have the profit of the work with her. I stopped all the help I got from her.
Ego loves that. Ego loves that you just shove her out the door and it's her fault. She raised the price and it's just not fair.
Yeah.
I should brag about the value of her work and see what there is to brag about. Maybe something, maybe nothing, but open the mind. We're seeing her value, your valuable time with her help.
Yeah.
In her sessions.
I tell many people from here. So I say, go to her. She's good. So I'm bragging her value, and because I have the experience in some ways.
Yeah.
Got some experiences.
So you brag about her to other people, so you know you have the ability to get really still and value her work when she raises her price, and it still doesn't mean you're going to pay it, but you're looking at value.
Yeah.
It's personal.
Yeah, very. It's the very other way I did it just up to now. And that's the way that helps, really. Yeah.
Where I'm at is I have friends and family that help me, and especially the staff that support me doing, our time together here. All of these people in my life that are priceless. There's nothing I could do to pay them, not even my staff, to do what they do. There is no kind of price tag for that kind of value. So I make sure, if possible, that I pay everyone well. But it still doesn't touch the value. How do you do that? And I don't know how much help you've found for your life and your time together with her.
Yeah.
But she should brag about the value of her work like that. So you just get still and meditate in that. Get the value given is worth this, and you might find it priceless. And it still doesn't mean you're going to say yes and continue with her. But to devalue, that's the ego's favorite trick, just to tear everything down, tear down the house.
Yeah.
That leaves me homeless, but tear down the house.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And it's a strong fall in that moment. Yeah.
This is your life you're talking about. Let's look at 4. If you say yes to her and people say, "Oh, she raised the price," and you suggested I call her and she's raised the price, then you have more information now. You might say, "Yes, she did," and what I found for myself is she's actually priceless. When I look back at our time together, and everyone has their own experience with her.
Yeah. In a way, that is what she is talking about sometimes, and the ego said no, but it's just now I can the ego.
And she sounds like a therapist that really has been working for you, and so you've also have a lot of investment there, emotional investment.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you need to be happy in that situation where you're hearing her? She's raising her price. She raised her price. She amplified the value of her work, and she's bragging. What do you need? What do you be happy? What do you need from her?
I need her to name her price without a lot of justification. It's a little bit funny just now.
Yeah. This waking up to reality where we're hurt and wounded and taken advantage of and all of that. We shift from that. It's the value of an open mind, a life of inquiry where there was pain. It's replaced with laughter.
Yeah.
Awareness. Friendly universe without tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She raises the price. He names an amount, and the words are her words, and my ego that declare the words in a way, give them a meaning. Tell that is justification. She only needs words that are necessary for me to hear. Okay.
That's beautiful. You might let her know, and in that she might see her value.
Yeah. Yeah.
Through your eyes and experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That feels good, yeah.
That's priceless.
Yeah. Really, yeah.
Through you, maybe if she is bragging through you, it could be she doesn't need to do that anymore. Who knows?
Yeah.
She will or she won't.
If I know that, she doesn't have to tell me that to make me to
tell you what you already are aware of if you were of right mind, but the ego has got you cornered there. So overriding, it's overriding what is good for you?
Yeah.
Meaning you're thinking, not the therapist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you've listened to her voice. To be happy, you need her to name her price without a lot of justification. Is it true?
No.
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 The awakened mind, if anything, there's some empathy for a therapist. That, they say often therapists, it's like they don't say often, I'm just thinking that therapists, it could be that their clients are waking them up.
Yeah.
That it is an equal partnership, that through you, she's growing. Through her clients, she's growing.
Mm.
I need her to name her price without a lot of justification. I need me to name my price. On listening to her text, her voice, and read it and be there now. I need me to name my price without a lot of justification.
So I can tell her my wishes, but as wishes to yeah. So I'm asking her to be more available.
Mm-hmm.
I can ask her in a even and let it be open whether how she answers.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Which leaves you free to say yes or no.
And
to be happy, I need me to name my price with her without a lot of justification. And for you, that would be, for that price, you want more time.
Yeah.
And you can give her specifics where she's not thinking hours and hours, just name your time. You need 30 more minutes with each session. You need 2 sessions a week instead of 1, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Find out so she doesn't have to guess.
Yeah. So yeah.
And so the two of you have it clear.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll say yes or no.
And even in that way, in that moment, I could name my price for my sessions with clients. My in a way, only in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
My price.
Mm-hmm.
So in a real way, not in a diminishing way. So, it's not necessary to be the same level, but to find my level.
Just to be clear about your price, and just respect that she'll say yes or no or want to barter. Like, I can give you 30 minutes, but I can give you 15.
Yeah, and not comparing her level with my level. What would the real level? What would fit to me? Not only the diminishing level, but the real level. What would fit to me as her level fits to her.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be necessary.
Collaborative, open, direct, kindness, and discussion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need me to name my price. Yeah.
And there's another one, to be happy. I don't need her to name her price without a lot of justification. You can just say no. And then discovered communication for other options.
Yeah.
That price hike.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's look at 4.
Yeah.
And you know, there's one more here. Try this on, Uta. To be happy, I need me to name my price without a lot of justification, knowing that if I say yes to her price, my price to myself is that I really take in my sessions and my money's worth.
And that needs no justification. Yeah.
So it goes back to that, how do I get value with this therapist?
Yeah.
I take it for what it is. It's here to better my life.
Yeah.
Okay, sweetie, let's look at 5. In that situation, as you're listening to her text when she is raising the value of her work financially. She is.
She is not worth the money. She is worth the money. And
Good.
it's my decision to say yes or no. Yeah.
She is worth the money. So just be with that a moment. Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. It's not even something you need to share with her.
Yeah.
It's worth the money.
I made several experiences in the past, and why shouldn't they be there? Maybe in the future, why not? No reason to say maybe not. So why should she change?
Yeah, so she's not worth money. Turned around in some of the sessions I've had with her, I wasn't worth the money I was paying. I wasn't getting my money's worth. I wasn't listening, or I wasn't following through, or I was late. I was, just get still in how to get value for her or any
money.
Okay.
There's many videos she gave her clients, and I didn't watch them. Didn't work on it. So
you paid for them.
But yeah. Okay. No?
I love sitting in this work and finding examples like that. And if I find 1, I can find 2. If I find 2, I can find 3. If I find 3, I can find 4. So that is what stillness is. You just open and there is something so wise that has value. And if we're looking for that value, we wait and it comes to us. Yeah. And it's I love that so much. The treasures we've longed for inside of you.
Yeah.
Let's look at 6.
I don't ever want to see Alice say so many words about the value of her work again.
I'm willing
to see Alice say so many words about the value of her work. Yes.
And I forward to, because if it still upsets me at all, it's another worksheet.
Yeah.
So I look forward to seeing her make so many words about the value of her work.
Yeah. And just now I can see me smiling.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do.
We will see. Listen to that recording carefully and see if she is saying words that give value to her work that you have not experienced.
Yeah. And I think I will find many.
words are not a waste. You can keep them against the value that you have found as a result of being her client. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
thank you very much.
You dear, you are so blessed with an open mind, and so I love your willingness. That's I often talk about willingness. It's like that's not someone anyone can give us. It is to me the greatest gift. Willingness, an open mind. Oh my gosh, no one. Oh my goodness. Some of us have to experience like hell, like holy moly hell before our minds open to something else. But once it opens, it's like this flood of light comes in, and it's not something you see, it's like something you realize. And it's as though like it's watching you, it's lifted. Self-inquiry lifts. It's just, I just treasure the time we spent together. Thank you. I was thinking this self-value experience. If you're sick and I come to your aid, or you're hurt and I come to your aid, and I expect gratitude back, or even the slightest thank you, my self-value is diminished. But if you need help, I come to your aid, and I come to your aid and expect nothing in return. Nothing. That is self-worth. Expecting something in return lowers it. Like I'm helping you, but there's a price tag I don't tell you about. But if you're not grateful, there's something wrong with you. You're obviously ungrateful after all I did for you. Understand? We can help people just because we authentically, sincerely want to help them. Expecting nothing in return. We like ourselves in those situations. You feel the diminishment when I expect something in return? To lower you in my esteem, like you're ungrateful, is to lower my own. Okay, so just a little of this, a little of that. Oh, you dears. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time. At homewithbk.com. Let's do the work.